So in the middle of your paper, you're going to draw a line up and down for your capital letter B, and then you're going to do a small bump. I guess I should call it a medium bump. A medium bump, and then a big bump. If yours looks a little bit different, that's okay. What do you think it's gonna be? B is for B. Let's find out. Next, what you're gonna do on the top of this is you're going to draw a kind of a circle right next to it. Right on the corner of that B. And then what I want you to do is I want you to draw another line right here. And then on the bottom, I want you to do a little bump, a little letter U almost. Any guesses? B is for B. We'll find out. Here, so there's this bump here. We're gonna do the same bump on the other side, but symmetrical. So almost like a mirror image, like you were gonna turn it like a book. Well, that's another B word. B is for book. Here we go. We're gonna go around here. And this might be easier to do with pencil than with marker, because if you make a mistake, you can kind of go and fix it. We're gonna go ahead and just try to match our curve. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna do this one, but on the other side. So I'm gonna practice my line without drawing first, and when I think I got it, I can go for it. Yeah. Any guesses now? Is it looking like a butterfly? That's because it is. We're gonna add a little antenna. We can make him smiling. If you want to, you could try to decorate the body with little lines. You could start to decorate the wings. Now keep in mind that butterflies are symmetrical. So whatever you do on one side, you have to do the mirror image on the other side. So if you draw a circle here, you've got to draw a circle here. Whatever shape you do on one side, you're gonna have to do on the other side. That one's kind of a tricky one. Doesn't need to be perfect. So there it is. B is for butterfly. Here, I just wanted to show you that even if you draw your bee differently than how I did, or even if you make your wings a little lopsided, they're still very cute, and you can play around with different personalities and designs with making your butterfly. Now let's do a surprise drawing using a lowercase b. And a lowercase b starts with an up and down line, and then a kind of a little circle or bump on the side. Now again, just like the lowercase a, if you watch that video, they can look a little different. Some people kind of go fast, some people make them squishy. For our drawing, it might work better if you try to keep the bottom of your B nice and round instead of squished, but let's do it anyway just so you can see. So B is for B. I wonder if you can find out what it is. On the bottom of this curve, you're going to do a little bump backwards, okay? So we'll do that on all of these. A little bump backwards, little bump backwards, little bump backwards. And then we're going to bring this line back up kind of close to, but not quite touching the other line, like that. So here we're gonna bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. And then on the top, you're going to draw a shape that looks like this. It's kind of like if you were to turn it sideways, it would look like a letter C where it bumps out, goes across and back. Bumps out, comes across, goes back. Just like that. Any guesses what this is? Can you see? It's a B is for baseball and bat. So we gotta turn this into a baseball. And the way that we do that is you need to do a curve line like this, kind of like a backwards letter C, and then a curve line like that, which is a normal letter C. So let's do that over here. You could change the direction too. Maybe I'll make this one like that. And then we have to add stitches because baseballs have stitches. An easy way to do stitches is you just go across like that. But if you were to look at an actual baseball, their stitches, here, I'll draw it over here. Actual baseballs have their stitches kind of go in a direction like this on either side of the stitch or the seam. So if you wanted to get fancy, you could try to do your stitches like this. But for just a little drawing, I wouldn't worry about it. Stitches. You know what's kind of fun about this one? I said that it might work better if you didn't draw your bee like that. But this is kind of cool because it makes it look like that ball, if I put action lines behind it, it looks like it's really flying so fast that it's getting like squished and it's gonna hit that baseball bat. So, B is for baseball. And bat. That's the baseball and there's the bat.